In the quiet, misty mountains of Eldoria, there lived a young man named Kael. He was clever and quick, but his mind was always restless, chasing the future before the present had even settled. He had heard tales of the Oracle of the Peaks, an old woman named Elara, who lived in a secluded cave and held the wisdom of ages. Determined to find the secret to a perfect life, Kael embarked on the long journey. After many days of climbing steep paths and crossing rickety bridges, he finally found the cave. Elara sat by a small, still pool of water inside the cavern. She looked up as Kael entered, breathing heavily. "I have come for your wisdom, great oracle," Kael announced, his voice echoing slightly in the damp air. Elara smiled, her eyes crinkling at the corners. "Wisdom is not a stone to be given, young one. It is an echo. What is your question?" Kael paused, surprised. He had expected a grand speech. I want to know how to be successful. How to make the right choices always. How to avoid failure." Elara gestured to the pool of water. "Look into the water and tell me what you see." Kael leaned over. He saw only his own impatient reflection. "I see myself," he said, confused. "Look closer," she whispered. Kael stared, his breath held. As he watched, a ripple disturbed the surface, and his reflection shimmered. He saw the journey he had just taken, the slippery rocks he had carefully navigated, the moment he stopped to help a fallen bird, the patience he learned while waiting out a rainstorm. "In my journey," he said slowly. "And what did that journey teach you?" asked Elara. "It taught me to be careful," Kael began, "and to be kind. It taught me that sometimes you must simply wait for the storm to pass." "You already have your answers," Elara said softly. "You are looking for a loud voice to tell you the future, but wisdom is not a shout. It is a whisper. It is the echo of your own experiences, your own failures, and your own quiet moments of reflection." Example, frustrated, looked around the cave. "But this is just a cave. And a pool of water. Where is the magic? Where is the great wisdom?" Elara dipped her finger into the pool, sending slow, concentric rings across the surface. The wisdom was not in the destination, Kael. It was in the climb. It was in the silence between your footsteps. You came here seeking answers from me, but the mountains were already echoing the answers back to you. Kael watched the ripples fade, and for the first time, his mind felt still. He understood. The echoes of wisdom were not secrets held by one person, but the lessons life offered every day, waiting to be heard. He bowed deeply to Elara. "Thank you for teaching me how to listen." He left the cave not with a magic answer, but with something far greater, the understanding that wisdom was already inside him, waiting in the echoes of his own life.